All right. Yeah, all right. Our next comedian, somebody I started with when I started doing comedy in Seattle. He does a show at Videology every third Saturday of the month. Please, live energy, put your hands together. Ross Parsons.
Hello, I'm Ross Parsons. You all might remember me from the applause break earlier. Give it up for my tiny little bottle of water. It's probably the most 1% thing I've ever done. I've slammed 3 of these already. Guys, if trees could talk, I would save a lot of money on acid. Got a dog recently. No, it's no segues in this act. This isn't the future. Got a dog. It's been pretty exciting. He's very smart. And trained him to do some tricks. Don't mean to brag, but he's so smart. I taught him how to beg to differ. Such a smart dog. My roommate had a pretty hot date recently. It was going really well for him. Got to the point where I had to get the noise-canceling headphones out because I just hate hearing the sounds of him apologizing. Don't worry, he's doing fine. Guys, I don't understand why Spider-Man doesn't just make extra money on the side by being a Times Square Spider-Man. God answered my prayers once. He said no. Now, I know not all of you might believe in God, but if God isn't real, who gifted me to women? I know what you're thinking, Ross. What makes you think you're God's gift to women? Well, mostly this birthmark that says, "To women." Love the G-O-double-D. I always find it interesting how whenever something bad happens, Christians like to, make excuses for God. They're like, God, he works in mysterious ways, natural disasters, whatever. Works in mysterious ways. Like, nobody has those kind of friends, Nobody's ever like, oh my God, I can't believe Josh just vomited in my girlfriend's lap. And no one ever comes just like, dude, that's just Josh. He works in mysterious ways. The vomit in your girlfriend's lap, part of his larger plan. Just have to open yourself up to Josh. Let him into your life. And you will be rewarded 1,000-fold once you've died. As was mentioned earlier, my name is Ross. A lot of people have asked me if my name is short for Russell. Not a real name. But I see the logic. More people have asked me if my name is short for Rostifer. even less a real name. Ain't gonna be a white version of Rastafari, no sir. It's not a European concept. No, my name is actually short for raw sexual energy. Actually, raw sexual energy the third. A very long line of weirdos in my family. Guys, I got stood up for a date recently. Oh, I thought you guys would have been all like, no way! That happens to guys like you? Yes, it does. Even the immortals fall sometimes. No, she sent me a text message at the very last minute saying she was feeling sick and or tired. Very, very modern excuse. Couldn't do that back in the day. Back in the day, you just had to turn people down. You know, if you ever meet an adorable older couple, you know, it's always like, oh, your grandma, she must have turned me down 20 times before agreeing to go on a date with me. It's never, you know, like, oh, your grandma, she must have pretended to be sick for 6 months before I caught her in one of her lies. Continuing on with the dating, the whole casual dating thing. Have you people been on this Tinder application? None of you have phones? Or you do have phones and the only apps you use are flashlight and calculator? And I don't mean to brag, but Tinder's been going pretty well for me. Like really well. Had a second date recently. You know, we started at a bar, took it back to her place where we commenced with some petting of the heavier variety. I was crushing it. I mean, it was going really well. She was all like, oh my God, Ross, you're crushing it. This is going really well. But maybe, Ross, we should save it for the next date. And I was all like, that's cool, I'm fine. Believe it or not, Ross Parsons can roll with that. Sometimes the wait makes it all the more sweet. And she's like, great. And then she starts grinding on my crotch again. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Miss, are you trying to make me achieve climax in my pants? Because I have to wear these tomorrow. And the next 2 weeks. I mean, we both live in Bushwick. What did you think this was? She was like, no, no, no. Why don't you just ejaculate on my breasts? My words, not hers. I mean, come on, I'm a creative writing major, you guys. Be damned if I'm not going to use it. I hate the word come. Ugh. It's so uncivilized, you know? Like a laser blaster in Star Wars. I have a hard time saying come, come. I just prefer ejaculate, you know? It's like, it's sophisticated with a hint of whimsy at the same time. Like, Mary Poppins would ejaculate. Your Uncle Rudy comes. Is this a crowd that's familiar with the Power Rangers? I think if I had to choose a favorite Power Ranger, it would be the Blue Ranger, because the Blue Ranger could drive a dinosaur robot and still have self-esteem issues. You're like, oh damn, Bill, what are you driving? Is that dinosaur robot? He's just like, yeah. It is. Any moms in the crowd tonight? No. I was just asking because I had a rough day and I needed some reassurance. It's a good thing. It's a good thing there's no moms here. It's a weird thing to get a sitter for, I suppose. I don't have children, surprise. I know I'm not ready for children because there's still something I wish upon other people in a negative way. Like, if someone bumps into me on the subway platform, I'm just like, hey, fuck you, I hope you have like 5 kids. And they all want to go to college. You know what? I hope one of them's a goddamn prodigy and has to go to a special academy in order to fully realize their special abilities and talents. You don't have to work 2 jobs to pay for it, coming home at 3 a.m. every night, wonder if it's worth it, but then you'll look in her eyes and know that it is. Dick, watch where you're going, man. All right, thank you very much.